What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back in for another episode review of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 5, Episode 6. Pretty Hurts. Bitch, I gotta go back and listen to that song. I haven't listened to self-titled in a while. Anyway, you know what? We start this episode off on some bullshit as it is, okay? Not necessarily some bullshit, because what K. Michelle is going through is a real thing that happens with a lot of women that's been going on with these women who get these butt injections, whether it's they go the right way or, they go the messed up way. And she basically was saying how she got the butt injections 5 years ago. She was feeling fine about a year or so ago. It's like she just starts feeling real fatigued, and she can't even go an hour and a half without getting tired and going through a show or whatever. So she wanted to get the silicone out her ass, and the doctor is saying basically the shit that's in your ass is like motor oil, okay? Meaning that the shit just, drops and form little droplets and just leak through to the tissue, and then it forms scar tissue around it. And so therefore it's going to be hard to get every single piece out of you, but we're going to go and get the majority. So of course, she's feeling some type of way. She started crying because it's an emotional moment. She just wants her health back. You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable. She had Moniece there, okay? And Moniece, now I thought Moniece and Lyrica was cool at this point, okay? We know they had issue last season. Now they came in the last episode as if they was all to the good. But she's spilling the tea to K. Michelle about, or I should say Kimberly, about what was going on with A1 and Lyrica, and how Lyrica talking to some dude, Rockstar. He's supposed to be her best friend and all that shit. And, them going back and forth. And it was just a goddamn mess. And K. Michelle was just like me. I'm eating it all up, okay? Bitch. But moving on from that, we get this scene with Lyrica and Apple Watts. Now, they doing the booty shuffle, which is the Ashanti shuffle. Y'all remember when Ashanti, was it Queen Latifah's show? When Ashanti got on there and she was... Ashanti would never lay that shit down. That was hilarious, but they was down there getting it, okay? Lyrica's like, she was going through a whole bunch of shit, but after all that stuff that happened, she felt like she needed to go through a whole workout. I said, since fuck when did Apple Watch and this girl become friends like this? And so, of course, Apple Watch, because Apple Watch was all up in the business. Girl, I seen what happened at the showcase last night. What the fuck was going on? You and LaBrittany, y'all are like y'all was about to squab. Then I see A1 and that Rockstar dude. He a messy little bitch. They up there squabbing. What's going on with y'all relationship? Well, right now we separated. But, we gonna figure that shit out. And then this LaBrittany chick, we follow each other. Well, we was on each other's Instagram. And I didn't really get pissed off until I seen the fact that she was up in his DMs. I said, wait a minute, LaBrittany, you was up in A1 DM? Probably wasn't talking about shit. Okay? And here go Lyrica. See, the difference between Apple and LaBrittany is Apple came at me correct and she apologized. LaBrittany just come up here with this attitude like she own the motherfucking world, and bitch, that ain't how it is. I said, bitch, you ain't gonna do shit because you don't own it either. All right. Then we get randomly this phone call from Apple Watch's dad, and we get this sob story about her. And I guess this is a way to further humanize Apple Watch in our eyes, because I feel as though right about now Apple Watch is a fan favorite, okay? She came on the show. She was doing her little stripper shit, but then we saw a softer side of her when we found out her little struggle that she come from the hood and all that shit, from Compton, I think, or West England, girl, bitch from the hood, okay? And, she got the kids, she got her stud dyke friend, Lily, that's her bodyguard. She'll shank a bitch in a minute for her, tell her, give her some, and give you some words of advice and some wisdom. That's what she did. You know what I'm saying? And now we get this other side of her showing her struggle as to how, I guess, how she came to be how she is, how she grew up in a foster care system. Her father left when she was a baby. She the one had to look for him and reach out to find him, and she felt it should have been the other way around. The reason why she was in the foster care system is because her mother got caught up. Now, whether that's on drugs or she was doing some illegal shit, we don't know. They didn't specify, but she got put in this foster care system, and then, her being homeless and stuff like that, she just says uncomfortable to talk to him now. She's only been in contact with him for the past few years, and a few could mean a couple of years or 3 years or 4. You never know. And she just feels a way in an uncomfortableness. And to hear her story, Lyrica says she don't even know what that feels like because she never met her dad. She don't even know who her dad is. To hear that story, it kind of made me feel away on a more humanistic thing, because here I do know who my father is, could have a relationship with my father. I told y'all once before, we literally used to work in the same place, on the same floor, just different departments, and see each other every day. And most of the conversation, if we did have a conversation, it was just basically saying, hey, how you doing? You okay? Cool. And that's it. I don't know nothing about my father, okay? And there's no relationship there, okay? And it do make me feel away sometimes, but I just, like, it's to the point, and this is no lie, and somebody probably be like, you will never know how that feels, and you probably will feel differently if it happens, so don't say that. But at this point in my life, if something was to happen to my father, like if he, God forbid, was to pass away, I would feel like that's fucked up, but I wouldn't be sad about it. Meaning, like, you wouldn't see me just breaking down automatically. It'll probably hit me later, like way later, but it wouldn't hit me like right away, like, damn, I ain't got no daddy no more. Because basically, I don't have a father right now. You know what I'm saying? So, bitch, you would not get me up here trying to spill my goods. God damn it, Applewhite. This supposed to be a fucking fun ass fucking review, bitch. We ain't supposed to be getting serious like this. But shit, bitch, they put that shit in there, so we got to be humanistic with it too. Okay? Moving on from that. Teairra motherfucking Marie. Teairra Marie thinking that she got a good man. First of all, when it comes on, she's in the park. Look like probably Venice Beach or some shit like that. Some exercise park. I don't know. Y'all up in Hollywood or whatever the fuck. And she's doing leg squats or whatever the fuck, crunches, trying to get the booty plump, okay, naturally. Y'all remember when she came on here talking about her booty leak when she was first filming or whatever? Girl, y'all in these butt injections, y'all gotta stop this shit. But anyway, it behooves me and baffles me how Akbar had a problem with Teairra Marie being in certain places and doing certain things, but yet you okay with flaunting her out in front of all these dudes where they breaking out in these booty cutter shorts with her ass all out and everything, and just tooting it out and doing all this stuff. And according to her, she got a good man and all that shit. I said, girl, no the fuck you don't. No the fuck you don't, as soon as we find out. So moving on from that, we see this scene with Brooke and Bridgette. Okay, I feel as though Bridgette is on here this season to kind of redeem herself, because we see that her role is not really that big. After she played herself and made a fool of her fucking self last season, she trying to clean that image up and be like, bitch, that's not really who I am. I really am this mature type of person, okay? I'm gonna go along with my friends fuck shit, but I'm still gonna be the one with the voice of reason and shit like that. That's what it seemed like Brooke trying to be. Bridget trying to be, because bitch, Brooke ain't the one, okay? Brooke is just cuckoo for fucking Cocoa Puffs. And those hairstylists, baby, those hairstylists were me, okay? Especially the one who was doing Bridget hair. Now, the only person hair that looked like it actually been washed, okay, before they started doing the hair was actually Bridget, and it looked like it was her hair at that too, okay? That hairstylist looked like she had a wash, a dry, a blowout, and all that stuff, and they about to start styling it, okay? I'm bringing this up for a reason. Sitting there, we're going to get back to it. Just remember that part. They sitting there, Brooke got to tell her all about what happened with Marcus and how, he got a little girlfriend. She might be pregnant. I invited the bitch to the house, my house, and, she ain't pregnant. And then I threw some condoms at her. We left her ass at the, pull up medical office and all that shit. The hairstylist was sitting back there like, girl, what the fuck? They facial expressions were just like ours, okay? Like, this bitch is crazy as fuck. And that's what they was talking about, okay? Paris walked the fuck in, cause she trying to figure out what she gonna do, she gonna figure out what she gonna do with Marcus and how they gonna make this shit work. And she just crazy as shit. I would not be telling my business like this, okay? In the shop, that's how shit be spreading. Your rumors spread like that because they're like, bitch, this bitch is crazy as fuck. Brooke Valentine's came to the shop today, and this bitch is on some psycho level, okay? I mean, fucking around with a nigga that got a girlfriend and don't give a fuck. Like, I just don't get it. But anyway, Paris come into the shop. Okay, Paris came in like she was about to beat somebody's ass with her Tim's on to everything. Paris looked like, for real, like, Paris looked like she done took a couple of bitches down. And I'm talking about in the bedroom, you know, and I'm talking about bitches, like females with vaginas, okay? She looked like she done took a couple people down, you know what I'm saying? And she looked like she did probably put a couple of niggas in the submission hole, okay, in the bedroom too, you know what I'm saying? She looked like she can go either way, you know? And I can dig it. I can dig it. I really kind of like Paris, you know, she's growing on me. Paris came in, sat down. They was like, bitch, you late, okay? She sit down for her appointment. And they put the thing over her, and he automatically started parting and brushing her hair. First of all, her hair already looked like it was done enough, but I was a little confused, like, y'all don't believe in washing that shit? Your scalp ain't itchy? Cause bitch, my scalp get itchy every couple of weeks. Okay? Like, I really gotta go and, you know, scratch the fuck about this shit until I get it done. And that's the main reason why I go to the shop to get this shit washed. Because I can wash my shit myself. But I love it when somebody else just go through my whole scalp and just my God, you know, I just had flashbacks to somebody, you know, when the niggas do my hair, like, you know, the shampoo boy, he just be like, and my whole head be like, and I be sitting there like, go ahead, finish. You finished? No, come back and do it some more, cause bitch, you just, you know, Paris just sat the fuck down, and he was playing with the hair with the high. I said, what the fuck? At least on this episode, they made it seem like they was trying to do their hair and stuff like that. When on that other what I forget which other Love and Hip Hop franchise it was, series it was, when they was sitting all in the barbershop and they was cutting their hair. They weren't cutting their hair, they was cutting it like this. Ain't no hair getting cut. It wasn't even touching the scalp. It wasn't even cutting the hair, bitch. I said, what the fuck is going on? Paris had to let them know about Akbar. And then Brooke had to say, bitch, I know Akbar. He the homie. I known him for like 5 years, and he dated 2 of my friends. Mind you, a month ago, I seen the nigga with another bitch, and she get all up in her. I'm just saying, what's up? And she getting all up in her feelings, like, who the fuck are you talking to my man? Who the fuck is this bitch wearing his gear and stuff, his brand? It was like, was it this girl? Showed her Shaniqua, and then it was like, no, that's not Chantel. And she was like, that's a dark skinned girl. First of all, the girl that he was with was a light caramel girl. I said, so this bitch is a hoe. And Teairra Marie, you just set yourself up. Like, god damn, can Teairra Marie get a win any season? Each season, she just getting shitted on. Each season. So we get A1. Oh, I hate my camera. It's like, we get A1. Fuck it. You know, he on the set of his music video shoot. Bitch, what the fuck he was doing, I have no idea. He was on his Rick Ross with his shirt open and shit. He got a little tubby. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. He was keeping it all the way real. So he feeling some type of way. His soul is conflicted because of the way that, you know, Lyrica came in and defended him against Rockstar the night before at Donatella thing. So it's like conflicting his feelings about how he feel about her and this whole situation that they going through right now. Bitch, move. So he invited Marcus over to talk or whatever. You know, they out there talking about his situation and how he don't know where he stand at with Lyrica. And basically Rockstar, you know, Lyrica told us that Rockstar, you know, it was all a get back game. That's where he probably got lingering feelings, because when she got with A1, she basically cut off a lot of people to be with him. And he probably upset at the fact that, you know, she and him didn't work together no more. And I was like, girl, nah, he just want to fuck. That's all that it is. If you haven't fucked already, he missing his chance, and that's what it is. So Marcus is telling A1 about Brooke and her whole situation and what happened with old girl, and how it was a good thing that old girl went on ahead and broke up with him first, because he was heading down that way because he won't crazy shawty. And so they gonna figure out what the fuck to do, and he thinking about taking that shit to the next level. I said, you know what? I don't have fucking time to deal with Brooke and this shit. Moving on from that, we get this scene. Oh shit, who was up next? Rockstar. Rockstar is such a fucking lame. You know, Rockstar disgusts me for this reason. You have women who are trying to get into the industry, and this is why it's so fucking hard for some women to get into the industry, and that stigma about the casting call couch and all this stuff where you have to sleep with a producer or you sleep with this person just to get by, and you can't really trust who you work with, because especially if a man is working with you and they always thinking that they can fuck or whatever, they're gonna fuck you for a track and all this shit. You know, every time it's like he's overcompensating. Rockstar, is there something that you want to tell us? Because I don't understand why every time you got to get on all your scenes, you're hype, you're overly animated. Bitch, take some goddamn Ritalin and calm that shit fucking down, okay? You're overly animated. You're doing the fucking most. You're being a bad actor, okay? It's not even fucking funny. You're making yourself look stupid and lame as fuck. And it's like, did you not get attention when you was a child and you're trying to overcompensate now as an adult that you're put on and you can make some big calls if you can, that you can? And so therefore, let me put it out there that I get pussy, possibly some dick on the side, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's more so your speed, all right? And let me put it out there that I'm a good looking dude and I can do this, but you know, you doing too fucking much. I seen this chocolate Godiva girl and I'm thinking about maybe I can work with her or basically hit it from the back. Why does it always have to come down to that? You look thirsty, you look pathetic, you look desperate as fuck, okay? That's what it is. Bitch, the bitch that she talking about was Amber Diamond. I said, Amber Diamond? She was like, of course, let me reintroduce myself. You know, my name is Hove. H to the O-B. I said, no, bitch. She was like, my name is Amber Diamond. Okay, people may know me from dating Cisco back in the day. I said, Cisco? Cisco Unleashed the Dragon, Cisco? No. Cisco, Puerto Rican Cisco. Ew, the one you lied about having a kid to, who said that the baby was a dog in the background. That's Cisco? Oh, okay. You know, his whole thing was he wanted to fuck her for a fucking track. That's what he was going to try to do. He was going to try to fuck the bitch first, up until she was like, you know, I want you to take me some places, give me a, make me a star and all this shit, but I want to introduce you to my manager. Her mama came in super love. She was like, bitch, first of all, what you won't do is you got to guarantee me you going to give her a fucking EP or a track or whatever the fuck, but you ain't finna try to fuck her. Okay, I said, thank you for putting that shit out there, because he looked like he was going to try to fuck both of y'all. But moving on from that, she said, I want to make her a superstar, and I want you to help me make you her superstar. I mean, I looked your ass up. You the real deal and all that shit. So what it's going to take to make her an EP? He was like 100,000. She said, for a song? Hell no. But I give you this. How about I give you this? Mama opened up her purse and took out stacks after stacks after stacks of $5,000 bands. I said, what the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is going on here? Who walks around like this in the neighborhood? I don't give a fuck. I would never ever be that comfortable walking around. You know, they just gave her that. They gave her that in the car and said, go in there and do this shit and make it seem like you stunting and you got this money and you can do that. And y'all just did this out in the public, out in the fucking open. Bitch, please, so you can get jacked. I don't give a fuck what area you at. You can get jacked any goddamn well, okay? Listen, stop playing with my intelligence, okay? They talking about these stacks and all this shit, and he was like, "Dad, look at this. Who calling? Okay, I never went hit." He was like, "You know, I'll give you 20,000 right now for the song, and I'll give you 40,000 when it's done." He said 20,000 for the song. No, that baby, that's for the EP. She said, for the EP, you want this for just a song? And he was like, yeah, I mean, what can that entitle me for a song? If all of this gonna give you 40,000, gonna give me what? It's gonna give you a top hit song, 40 charts on the Billboard charts. I said, that's a goddamn lie. Where the song at? Where is the motherfucking song at? Where is Amber Diamond name at? No fucking where, bitch. I would return to sender, give me a goddamn refund, okay? And I said, girl, if y'all don't get the fuck out of here with this shit, y'all doing a little bit too much. And he just playing with the money. I said, you can't take niggas nowhere. Then we get this scene with, you know, K. Michelle about to get her ass reduced. So Apple watched me up with her father and basically, you know, had this conversation trying to get down to the root. He was like, you got my number. You don't call me. You don't text me. She was like, you know, I mean, she just scared because she want to know how the fuck she stayed in foster care when you went on ahead and you had 4 other kids and you was in their lives. You had a house and all this stuff, and you gave them what you did not give me. What was the reason? He basically was like, I didn't know you was in foster care up until you told me that you was in foster care. Had I known, I would have had you and all this stuff. You didn't tell me. He was just putting that shit off like it was her fault or her mama fault or somebody else's fault that he wasn't in her life. Regardless, nigga, if you didn't know that she was in foster care, you wasn't there and around to know anything about her because you left as soon as she was born. So that's no fucking excuse. You can't use that excuse. And it's understandable that she's apprehensive about having this relationship and letting him get close to her because of the trust issues. And basically she's gonna have to work on that with him. Moving on from there, we get the scene with A1 and Lyrica. They finally sit down and have this conversation that they should have been had before they let shit get out of hand. Now, see, this is what part I can't stand about when y'all have these arguments and stuff like this, because the family is now involved, because y'all didn't got the family involved, because y'all telling the family on each side what's been going on, y'all, and how y'all can't stand this bitch right now. And then you got the family putting their input in like, yeah, I told you that bitch ain't shit. I told you he ain't shit. You need to divorce her because she ruining your life. She turned you Hollywood. She this and that. And you expect everything to be all to the motherfucking good. Now that y'all back together, she done looked you in your ass and said she didn't sleep with Safari. And she done told you that she pregnant. Bitch, this ain't gonna end well talking about how we supposed to tell everybody. Sit them down and have dinner. Bitch, please don't put no alcohol on that table, okay? And don't, so we can go to waste so they can throw it around. Don't do that shit, because I'm tired of y'all disrespecting the shit like that. Liquor don't be doing nothing to nobody but just getting them drunk and good as fuck. And that's all that it's there for, and y'all keep on fucking it up. But y'all finna fuck the food up too. Y'all finna fuck the food up too, okay? Just wasteful niggas. Wait. So K Michelle is up here, she's in a hotel room. Moniece is the one that's been there for her ever since she been in the hospital and going through this whole process. And my question is, where her man at? Her man broke up because he ain't nowhere to be seen. Why y'all ain't at the house being taken care of? Why you in a hotel room? Is it closed? Okay, so that's none of my business, but I had questions, okay? And, she was like, this shows people real faces and, who's going to really be there for you when you in your time of need and you struggling and shit like that. And she was like, I paid people rents and they never even, touched in and said, how you doing? I done made some people famous. And I was like, bitch, is she talking about Jonathan and them? Because remember when this whole process was going on, shit was coming out on the blog. They was going back and forth about each other, about not being there for her and all this shit. And he was calling her out. She was calling him out. It was just a mess. And she talking about something, she hate them and all this stuff. Girl, whatever. Amber Diamond in the fucking studio. Pause. So I think I said that was Cisco. No, she was the one that Cisco was cheating on the strawberry, the strawberry chick with. The strawberry girl is the one who said that her baby was in the background was a dog. Okay? So I had to correct myself because I was like, that don't sound right. Because I never heard this bitch sing. I go and then don't trip, go to the trunk and I just might slip. I'm gonna get hit. I said, bitch, what the fuck is this shit? Rockstar, what the hell are you doing? That motherfucker had the sound off in the booth so she couldn't hear what he was saying. And she said, this shit is fucking ridiculous. How the fuck I'm gonna make this shit work? How the hell did I get from J-Lo to this? Because you's a fucking clown. That's why. Obviously, the money must not be going right for you, Rockstar, if you signed on to do Love and Hip Hop. Because most of the time, people that ain't got shit really going or they need to promote a project or stuff ain't really going for them, that's when they get on stuff like Love and Hip Hop. But, it is what it is. You the big man, as you say. And, he said, but he got that 20 racks coming, so he got to, make it seem like it's something. And when she got out of the thing, he was like, you were ridiculous. She was like, are you serious? Like, my mom be thinking that I really can't sing or whatever. She like my biggest critic or whatever, so I need to hear this. And she got this whole listening party, this whole thing going on, premiere party and all this stuff. He was like, nah, for real. Yes, Whitney, Mariah Carey, And then Amber Diamond, I said, bitch, now I know you trying to get that money. Like you said, she gonna like it regardless because she's already deposited. Bitch, but why you lying to her? See, this is how people don't get far in life because you got people lying on their asses, okay? Tell the motherfucking truth so they can know what the fuck the shit is. You sound terrible, bitch. And when she was trying to give her little sob story and he started going like this and she was not catching on that he was like, play me the goddamn little violin, I said, oh my God. He said, more like a drive-by because my ears just got shot. Why is he lying to that girl? And when he said that Whitney and Mariah shit, bitch, that whole gift when Whitney and Mariah was sitting down next to each other and Whitney turned around like, bitch, that's all that I'm thinking. Like, who the fuck? Anyway, so Brooke got Bridget in on this crazy scheme that she got, cooked up and try to make sure all the stuff is ready. They supposed to be going away on a trip or whatever. She gonna make it a night that he can't forget. And basically, I think this is when she gonna go to the chapel and try to force a marriage. Moving on from that, Paris then went to the gym where this other girl supposed to be at that Akbar supposed to be working at. Working on this bitch that's the light caramel chick. So apparently she got a little accent. She looked like she probably from one of the Latin countries or whatever. And basically, she was asking some questions about how the gym came along. You've been working out all your life and you know who your man is. That sound real strong, Akbar. You know what I'm saying? Nikki Baby come up in there. And next thing you know, they start asking about Teairra Marie and who her man is and everything. And basically what I get is Akbar is somewhat of a pimp, okay? Or he's trying to get a harem, or, everybody is in disagreement. Like, he has a wife who is the bottom bitch, okay? Which is Shaniqua. And then, you got this chick right here who's promoting all his shit. You got Teairra Marie, who probably don't know that she's part of this harem, but she's riding around in his cars and stuff. And old girl was like, she probably know what's going on. I said, what the fuck? I was with Nikki. So y'all, everybody trying to be side bitches and sister wives and shit like that. Paris said, first of fucking all, Nikki, you my friend, but I ain't trying to get beat up by Chewbacca. I said, girl, you look more like Chewbacca than her, but we're not gonna go there right now, okay? We're not gonna do that. But I get where you coming from because bitch look like she could beat your ass. Nikki said, beat what? I said, I like your confidence, but girl, that girl will pummel your ass, okay? Like she said, she been working out all her life, but that still don't mean nothing because, sometimes you get your ass beat still. But I was just like, what the fuck is really going on? Okay, see, this is all making me seem like Teairra knew that her nigga was shit. Okay, like, you can't. By the way the wife acted, the way this bitch is acting, girl, what the hell? This ain't Sister Wives. Sister Wives come on TLC on Sunday. This is the wrong channel. What I just say? Don't be going around telling your family members everything that goes on in your thing when you in your relationship when you pissed off because they gonna still be pissed off at the motherfucker even if you didn't get back with the person, okay? That is exactly what happened with Lyrica and A1. Yo, bro, I thought you said you was divorcing her. What's she doing here? And for the wife, Lloyd wife, okay? Talking about some, you don't be talking to me like you supposed to. Bitch, you my sister-in-law. That don't mean that I have to. Well, why I gotta talk to you every goddamn day? Who the fuck does that? Don't get into my relationship and think that, get into a relationship with me and think that I'm gonna be having a conversation with your family members every goddamn day, bitch. I will talk to you on a need to know basis, okay? And bitch, you don't need to know me every fucking day, okay? What the fuck is going on? And what the fuck was going on with Mama Bam's hair, okay? Bitch, crochet wig, faux lock wig, bitch. Okay, with that flower, she thought she was really doing it. What in the niggity air is going the fuck on, okay? Fuck a raggedy air. What in the niggity air is going on in the hood, bitch? And then when Lyrica G come up there talking about what is going on? Now, shit ain't been right with the Bendies ever since we got with them. Them motherfuckers is up. And it was like, what the fuck is going on? Why don't you ask your daughter? Don't tell me to ask my daughter, bitch. I'm asking you. Who the fuck you calling a bitch? Next thing you know, drinks flying. And Lyrica drinking, Lyrica, you're pregnant as fuck and you got a child. Girl, I'm just over it. I just can't. That was Love and Hip Hop. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it and I'll see y'all later. Peace.